friends, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Yvonne. In today's edition, I will show you how to prepare egusi and spinach soup. You can call it the spinach stew. Just a mixture of spinach, melon seeds, and some other ingredients. Come along with me. Let me show you how to make this soup. So if it is your first time here, you are highly welcome. So let's get to the kitchen. I'll just show you everything that we need and we get started. You need some egusi or melon seeds, 3 cups, 2 bundles of spinach, some red bell peppers, an onion, half a cup of crayfish, and you also need some goat meat. So here's the goat meat that we'll be using. I will also need some fish. Precisely, I'm using catfish. Also need some garlic, about 8 cloves of garlic. And so friends, you start with the meat. So first cook your meat. I'm using goat meat, so it is almost ready, and I season the meat with my regular spices. So I'll just cover the pot for it to completely get ready. While my meat is getting ready, I'll just go ahead and select the melon seeds. You know, this melon seed, they always have like some bad ones mixed. So before you blend it, you have to like select the bad grains. So that's what I'm doing right now. So when you look at it, it's not really pure. It has some other bad grains mixed with the good ones. So when you select it, you can just go ahead and dry it, or you can just fry it a little bit. But me, I will have to sun it for a while, just for like 30 minutes, 15 to 20 minutes, not even really 30. Look at the bad grains. Look at all that. So you have to select this before you blend it. Like I was saying, friends, after I select, I'll have to just sun it a little bit outside. You can always fry it like so. You just fry it a little bit before you blend, or you can sun it outside for a while. The weather is really good. Look at the sky, it's really bright, perfect. And let's come back to our spinach, friends. Here is the spinach. I'm actually using 2 bundles, but I'll just add 1 bundle of frozen spinach because I want more spinach. So you can always add the spinach, or you reduce the quantity. So I'll just go ahead and I cut it like so. And when you are done, you just transfer it into the bowl or any container where you wash it. So actually this is hot water, so I boiled this water, so I'll just pour it in the spinach and allow it to sit for like 3 minutes. And after that, I will have to just drain the water out. You know, spinach can be so mushy. You will not want to allow it to be in hot water for a long time. So I'll just allow this 2 minutes. I'm done. And I will go ahead and I drain it. I drain the water out. So let's talk about the goat meat. For the goat meat, you could always go ahead and cook it fresh. But me, I'll have to put it in the oven for 30 to 45 minutes. And it will give this texture. So it will be dry and perfect for our stew. And at this point, we'll go ahead and prepare our bell peppers. Then your bell peppers, you roughly chop them. So I'll prepare the bell peppers in the food processor. I'll just put it in the food processor with the onion, and I roughly chop it. You know, spinach is soft. If you have to blend it a lot, the soup is going to be too mushy, and I know you will not want that. So just roughly chop it in the blender or food processor like so. And so this is how it will look like. It's just roughly chopped. The onion and the bell peppers is just roughly chopped. And you need some paprika, friends. I don't have fresh paprika, so I'll use the dry one. You also need some palm oil. You can use vegetable oil. So just go ahead, heat up the oil and you fry the bell pepper. So you don't just pour it at once, you gradually put it in the pot, in the oil, sorry. And if you decide to just pour the blended bell peppers in the pot at once, that's fine. So when you add it, you have to stir, okay? You allow the bell pepper to cook for about 6 minutes. Meanwhile, you just go ahead and blend your melon seeds, your egusi, like it is popularly known. So I dried the egusi before blending it because I learned when it is dry, when you prepare it, it will really give you a nice bright, that nice bright egusi color more than when the egusi is not really dry and then you cook it. So your bell pepper has been cooking for about 7 minutes. So you go ahead and add in some garlic. And this will really move the flavor to another level. You know how garlic flavor spice up things. So you just stir it, give it a gentle mix to thoroughly combine. And friends, if you are enjoying the video, do give it a thumbs up. I would really appreciate that. And now it is time to add in the goat meat or any other meat that you are adding in. You add it now to really marry with the bell peppers, so that the bell peppers, that sauce can really enter the goat. So it's just like they get married. And then you add in the fish, So this is catfish and it's dry catfish. So I'm adding it right now. And I'll mix everything together to thoroughly combine. And thereafter, friends, you just cover the pot and you allow the pot to cook again for like 5 minutes. And before I forget, friends, the stock that you prepared your meat with, you can go ahead and add in a little bit in the sauce. If you see that maybe the sauce is thick and maybe it is getting dry or burnt under the pot, you just add in a little bit of the stock, and then you allow the pot to boil for a minute. And here is your egusi. The egusi, you have to mix it a little bit with water. I want it to form some lumps, so I would have to mix it with water, but not a lot of water, except you want it just like not lumpy. But I want to make some lumps with the egusi, so I'll mix it just a little bit. And now at this point, you have to just form some little lumps with the egusi and you put it in the sauce. Friends, if you don't mind, you can also go ahead and watch my video of how to make egusi pudding, the Cameroonian egusi pudding. So I did it and I'll link it in the description box. So here is how I'll form the lumps. So I just take a little bit with the spoon and I put in the sauce, just like so. When you cover the pot, just allow it to cook for about 15 minutes. But you put an eye on the pot. You just constantly check the pot to make sure that everything is okay. And at this point, you go ahead and add in the spinach. Here it is. So just spread it over the egusi stew, like so. You see, when you add in the spinach, the stew really looks that colorful and really appetizing too. Look at that goodness, friends. This is really perfect to foil your greatness. I can assure you this sauce is going to be very, very delicious. I think the crayfish is the last thing we are adding in. I know you must be wondering why I didn't add in seasoning cubes or salt. Since I seasoned the goat meat and I use the stock in the soup, I didn't add in more salt or seasoning cubes. So you can always just add it to taste. So when you add the crayfish, just allow it to boil for more 2 or 3 minutes, and I think that will be enough. Don't forget to stir so that the crayfish can thoroughly combine in the soup. And fast forward, our egusi soup is ready, friends. So go ahead, check your pot. Give it a good stir. You can now off your stove, allow the soup to settle, you share and enjoy. So you serve the spinach stew and you enjoy with whatever you want. So I'll enjoy mine with some cassava fufu. I will bring you a video of how I did this. So I'm just kind of like rounding the cassava fufu to serve it. And friends, apart from the cassava fufu, you can enjoy this with yam fufu, with fufu corn, with plantain, with some rice if you want, with some potato, with yam. Name it. And friends, we have come to the end of this video. I really appreciate you all. If you did watch up to this end, you are all the best. Please friends, kindly do subscribe to our channel and support us, and you remember to click on the notification bell. You will not want to miss any video, and you can always share the video. Sharing is caring. And thanks again friends for watching. See you next time. Bye you all.